Alright, good evening. So, starting Hollow Knight, which apparently is just really good. Audio seems fine. I think I already said this once because I have a little bit of playtime on it, but I don't remember all that much, and it was in 2021. So, about 4 years ago. What do we have? Super Dash, well, that sounds fun. Quick Map, Quick Cast, Dash. Dream Nail, focus, cast, jump, attack, look up and down, move. Okay, seems usual. Except they have the map not on on select instead of start. Oh well. Right. And whilst beyond they speak your name with reverence and regret. For non-continuous savage souls yet you the challenge met, and the palest what you taught we changed based instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. For an elegy for the Hallownest by Monomon the Teacher. Elegy for Hallownest. So what I know is that apparently it's bugs. Hello. Is it a mask? No, a shell. Okay. I haven't played in a while. I was sick this week. But at least today I have holiday. There's a city, huh? Just jump off. Well, how are you? Still grinding with, what was it, Solo Mile? Okay, I cannot yet dash, but I can attack. Okay, you need to hit doors. That's very Metroid of it. Okay. It is very visible whether an enemy has been hit. Ooh. Golgra, I only attempted once and she one-shot me. Okay, can attack downwards and it actually bounces up quite high. Can break those monoliths. Okay, there are traps coming from above. Hi beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect souls by striking enemies. One son of soul is collector who be to focus soul and heal. Yeah, that was... The problem was that I couldn't deal damage to her. Okay, there are money stones. That's good to know. Also, yeah, I have some playtime in this game, but I don't remember how far I got because it was in 2021. Okay, flying enemies. Immediately hate them. And the enemies do drop money if you kill them. Can I attack upwards? I can attack upwards. I can attack, it appears, in the 4 cardinal direction also. They take off 1 health. Good to know. Enemy did not respawn and the money didn't despawn. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so you focus a specific amount, but not all of us to heal 1. It's good to know. And yeah, you can attack in all 4 cardinal directions. I will hate these areas because I want to collect all of the money they drop. Okay, that is extra health. Good to know. Can I get up there? No. You can see the things spawning, and I can see a little hidden path here. Hit it in this direction. Wonderful. Can I, from here, get to there? No. I'll probably come back later with additional abilities. High beings, these birds are for you alone. Beyond this point you enter the land of king and creator. Step across the threshold to obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hallownest. Do they... So, because I assume I'm not averse, my question is, do they just rebuild this door every time someone smashes it? Okay, so hitting things moves me backwards. And I don't quite yet have the range for that. I cannot heal. Okay, I can heal while I'm full, but it doesn't help me. Do they like rebuild this door every single time? Okay, judging from the state of that bridge, they don't. Also, no fall damage apparently. Which is good to know. Okay. I don't know, currently I don't really mind. Eh? Traveler, I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see? Elderbug. The other residents, they're all disappeared, headed down the well one by one, to the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. With glory and enlightenment, the darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you two seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travels are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Couldn't tell, I barely dream. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallownest was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Nah, now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired. The adventure may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, enjoy the company. No, you seem to be talkative, sir. He really doesn't. Yeah, no fall damage is always great, especially in platformers where you can't see the floor. Okay, exhaust the dialogue. You are a rest spot. I assume, based on the icon on the bottom right, it's also where I save. Well, your mapping supplies will be opening soon. It's Zelda and Conifer. Speaking of map, that's the inventory. I cannot open it. There's a graveyard. Let me smash it. That needs a key. I still know what's a block. Yeah. I don't actually remember a Metroidvania that had fall damage. But I also haven't played too many of them. Okay, here we have Okay, it is very nice. Oh, you can bounce on spikes? That's good to know. That actually kind of makes me want to restart immediately. You know what? Fuck it. That means I need to try everything to see if I can bounce on it. Alright then. Down we go. Again. I actually wasn't sure. Again, I haven't played it at all. But maybe I can just... Maybe I just check everything to see if I can bounce on it. Cannot bounce on grass. It's very, very obvious whenever you've been hit, which is good. Because that way you shouldn't be able to miss any like damage you take. And that's always good to have. That one's also... I do like... Oh, come on, I attack. I do like that the spikes coming from above do show themselves relatively obviously. Okay, you can bounce on spikes. I don't really care about it being suitable for beginners. I don't have to use it, I don't think. I just said that I can see them falling before... see them preparing to fall. Also, I assume that I don't get anything for getting over my maximum capacity for those souls. Alright. Apparently, I missed some of the blue goo. Oh well. Wonderful. Now, how do I get up there, though? We'll see. For now. Alright, so that works. Within your lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty. Only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Inspect. Fury of Fallen. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. To equip a charm on the charms when you were resting on the bench, so I can't do that yet anyway. Yeah, I wasn't able. You can bounce on the spikes, so I wanted to do it. That's all there is to it. Even if I don't use the charm, I want to collect it. Oh, is it a last stand? Yeah, those. Yeah, that is also how you get up here for more starting money. Very nice. Okay, well, you can bounce on it. It doesn't give you as much reach as a jump. It doesn't give you as much reach as a jump, but it appears to be basically infinite, so no diminishing returns. That's good. I'm just gonna sit at the bench and see what it does. And then I don't go to the right because I already been at the graveyard. And there's not really anything to do for me right now, I don't think. Does he actually slow down when entering the village? Or is it just, am I just feeling like that? Just gonna skip through all his dialogue. I am also not really a know-it, and I do not like playing like that. Right, so if I'm at a bench, I can equip a charm, and you... Explosive fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the better strength will increase. Right. Cost 2, which are the notches. Okay. I will equip it while I don't have anything else, because I can just not use it. He jumps at the normal speed, meaning that if I want to move fast to the village, I'll just jump every time. Okay, not entirely sure how he broke that, but I'll take it. There's a little sign. That's a neat little attention to detail, that he doesn't just run around in a city. That's a house. Temple of the Black Egg. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveller on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of obsession with uncharted playstores. The ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. That is the thing from the intro scene, I think. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom, and the egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery. And who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. Best that, huh? For so long I felt drawn here, so with tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are rolled up and the earth rumbles. The earth's thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. Maybe the egg is about to hatch. To persevere in this ruin, the old nail alone just won't be enough. Though that's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us and most have met their grisly end. Many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind if a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Did you pass the town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they're all headed down here. I could resist such possibilities. Truly a marvel. Okay, I guess that's probably it. Also, I'm gonna be fully honest with you, I don't really mind spoilers. If you accidentally... I don't mind if you accidentally send spoilers. You don't have to delete those. Intentional spoilers are a different thing, but just something accidental, I don't really care. Another one of the chargy boys. Okay. I need to time that better. Oh, he has a spike. So I assume I cannot just hit him with the sword when he charges. You don't have to be a dad to have that energy, I guess. What do we have here? Destructible terror. A table. And a... Oh! He's set. Ooh, he hurt. There's a little caterpillar. I have played this once in 2021 for about an hour, but that's it. I am, however, acquainted with other Metroidvanias. Like, I have played Blasphemous, I have played... Well, Dead Cells isn't really a Metroidvania, just similar. There were 3 of those. 3 additional of his weapons. I consider enemies tough if they have multiple different patterns. That makes it difficult to recognize them. But this one, he just had a single pattern. Okay, we have a change of air. Hello. I hear someone mining. Yo. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And when you're done, let's bury me too. Yeah, do another one. It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing, I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Bury the knight with a broken nail. Bury the priest. Something about a crown? I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Bury the knight. Yeah, the thing is, if you have a lot of health, that's also why, oh, that's an elevator. Okay, well, it was stupid then. If something just has a lot of health, you simply have to do the same thing multiple times. That's not really difficult. What are you? Oh, you charge soul energy. That's good to know. For example, I'm just looking for an example. Nothing here right now. Just gonna look up. This will break. This will break later. Okay. This is, I probably need ability to get through there. A lot of health is basically just the difference whether you do the pattern 6 or 7 times. But different patterns make it a bit more difficult to fight them. I still don't have access to a map, do I? Which is really bad because I've already forgotten where I've come from. Okay, there is a way further down. Okay, first off, they can jump off of ledges. And second off... Okay, he jumped. But I feel like the charging enemies are a bit more difficult at this point. Okay, you can hit him while he charges. You can hit them through the floor. That's good to know. Is there anything up here? No. I do like that the corpses just stay lying about. I mean, it's a bug, technically, so it may be kind of bad, but whatever, you do you. I don't know how she looks. Stupid mosquitoes. A cart. Okay, so there I need another ability. Or... I get something to bounce on. Do enemies respawn when I leave the room? Yes. Yep, that was my intention. Get his fly to follow me. then I need to do it correctly. Over here, please. Okay, now I need to do that better. Yeah, but if I can do it right now, I don't really need to come back later for this specific thing. Okay, how do I... Ow. Ah, fuck. Because I can't really note down that there is something here to get. And if I look at my Blasphemous playthrough, I will forget. Wonderful. So, because I will forget, I'd rather just do it now. If I can do it now, I will do it now. It's a difference if I can't do it. Okay, those seem to just fly about without a worry. Oh, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful ruins. Don't mind me. I have fun sort of exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by grade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah, sure. Hold a bit of your map of Caranea, of your detailed map of Helmast, the map pane of the inventory. Map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you're not ahead for directions, it's just purchasing a compass from my wife, Zelda. She's just now opening a new op shop in Dartmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She even sells some of her own maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always excited to see me. Okay, I guess... So, map. Forgotten Crossroads. That's a neat map. Right. So, this is where I've met the cartographer. This is where I've just been. It doesn't have all rooms in it. I know. Because I've seen some... Okay, it has a transition assistance. Very good. There's always someone. In every game, there's always someone who can get everywhere. So I'm not too surprised. Okay, Geo, I don't yet know. And Dirtmouth, I know though how I'd probably get back there. Just go all the way back where I came from. Okay, while they do not care about me, they still hurt. As such, they need to die. Oh, I thought that would be doors because he left those spots empty, but apparently not. Okay. The currency is called Geo. This is where the bugs live. Well, the caterpillars. I'm a bug. They're technically not bugs. Okay, I cannot go further. Oh, he already gave me money. Bugs does go harder than Geo. But you can't really call in your serious game you can't in your serious game call your currency bugs. That's just not what you do. Alright, let me check. Quick map. I went up, I went here. So this is up to Dartmouth. This is the Black Egg. Yeah, I assume. Can I? Yeah, I can climb up the chain. Right. Let's see the map shop then.
Bapanada.
And the map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise! He's heading down Villa. We up back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I have not much interest in retail myself. Let's see what's here for me to sell. Right, Wayward Compass. Nice charm, you need this if you want to update your map with your actions as you explore, okay. Winds, mark benches and other rust spots. Have you seen these beautiful blue cocoons? I made these pins so you can keep track of them. Okay, so you use put among shopkeepers any other interesting binds. Right, I said to keep track of the Hidden Kingdom's hot springs. Marks and new additions of Shikuris, marks and present pops on the map. Fought one battles. So these I assume are custom pins and these are automatic pins. Don't answer that, I want to find out later, but that's my current assumption. I don't currently have money for for the quill. Up, down again. Right, so... Oh right, I need to equip that, don't I? That's a pin. Right, so... Let's select... You require one, but that's fine. And now... I am shown on the map. I can walk while holding the map, that's kinda neat. Yeah, jumping in town is faster than walking in it. And now I see that, yeah, okay. And I need 120 to buy me the quill. I will also, because I hate being slow. I'm not a speedrunner, but I just hate being slow and I could be fast instead. Except in Yakuza. Yakuza, it's fine. Because being slow in Yakuza has an actual, like, gameplay advantage. Oh, if you hit them, they just get thrown somewhere else. Oh, you can kill the big guy again. That's good to know. He was in here, I think. Yep. But yeah, he's just a one hit and run. So he's really not that difficult to deal with because his pattern is really easy. And then health and damage wise, if his pattern is easy, he will not hit you, so his damage doesn't matter. And whether you hit him 10 or 20 times also doesn't really matter. So that's why I don't consider him to be a hard enemy. Alright, 109. And then he doesn't have the area here on the left. Yeah, I guess that they would respawn. Similar to most, like, Metroidvanias of this type. Fuck. I do like that enemies die when they jump into the spikes. Nope, I have barely started. But I assume the first bosses also won't be too hard. I heard that apparently the later ones are kind of hard, but I assume that the first ones will not be an issue. I'm actually currently just farming to buy me the map upgrade. Yep, this is not the first time I see the game, because I played in 2021 shortly. Yeah, I'm not really in a rush to get to any specific bosses. Right, so quick map. Far I see there are two possibilities to the left here. Apparently exploring too much made Blasphemous too easy for me. There's a bug, there was a bug. A big bug in the background. Okay. Worms coming up. More of an environmental hazard though. You look like you bombed me. Oh no, you spawn ads. And split on death. Be free, bug. Oh, grub, actually. Little caterpillar. Okay, just testing. Okay, as expected. Not entirely sure what Pogo is. Also, I already said I don't really mind spoilers. I personally don't mind spoilers because you can't really save yourself, especially for a game this good. I've probably heard some spoilers already. I mean, I already knew that exists because I played Dead Cells. Okay, that's a neat little way of introducing hidden walls. That's a way to introduce combat arenas. It's probably one of my least favorite mechanics in games like this. Hello. Alright, grab the money I left behind earlier. Can go to the left here. It's good to know. But if I saw that correctly, you need to hit a hidden wall multiple times. Oh well, happy birthday. Can I go up there? Not quite, it appears. Not quite, no. I do like that you can't just, like, destroy the terrain. Not all of it, but a bunch. bunch of it. And yeah, there are flying enemies with ranged attacks, and I hate that already. To the right then! Yeah, as I mentioned, I was already informed that you can bounce in the game because Dead Cells has the needle as a weapon, and you get an achievement if you bounce a lot with it. Or not an achievement, you get an outfit. Okay, so I cannot hurt those guys. But I want that money. I saw some other area. It's not really about anything. It's mostly just a roguelike. Like side-scrolling Metroidvania style roguelike. It does have a story, which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure the story is more on an afterthought just to have an excuse to make the game. Because the game is just about that, it's about gameplay. And the gameplay is amazing. So based on that alone, I would recommend it. But in essence, it's about a plague-ridden city, or like island, and you are an executed prisoner trying to get revenge for, you know, your execution. That's about it. Every character in the game is an absolute asshole. I think I can say that much. Up to the right for a merchant, apparently. Oh, if he comes down here, I can just... Wonderful. I need to keep the delay on the sword swing in mind. If you want to see the gameplay itself, I've also streamed it. I kind of stopped streaming while playing Metroidvanias because it shares a control scheme with them. Like a similar control scheme, but not exactly the same. So, I always get confused when I play it. Not yet. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yes. Are you a fast travel point? That's a great bug. Can I listen to you? Greetings, everyone. It's been ages since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. Echoed on the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years and have forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch to the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. It's a long time ago, but I remember when these highways and cross so pulsed with life. These are the paths I first carried passengers through when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet I remain. Now it seems it's just you and I and the furtive creatures scratching and squirming all around us. The last stagworm. It's the last stag. Eager to travel the stagways, just hop up on the platform, give me a signal, we'll soon be on our way. Yeah, it's a fast travel system, okay. Oh, that's a great animation. It's not just I need to keep in mind that those activate automatically immediately. And perfect. Now we have easy access to the cartographer or the cartographer shop.
Bapanada.
Purchase the quill. Mark benches and other rest spots. I do hope, I know that this will get probably a bunch of movement abilities, and I hope they are usable in combat. Because it's always fun when your movement abilities are usable in combat. Okay, is the quill not an upgrade? Do I just have that? Yeah, it already updated some. And then the blackout areas are the ones I haven't been to yet. And yeah, there's the game that I think I played that did the best until now was Nine Souls. Yeah, I don't necessarily only mean movement, like dashing it through attacks or something like that, but also like in Nine Souls, for example, there is a movement ability where you basically bounce, like you do here. But if you do it on an enemy after a specific attack, he takes additional damage. And you can use it to negate that attack against yourself, which is really good. And all of the abilities you get in Nine Souls are basically like that. Yeah, okay. So while you need to hit the wall multiple times, it does show you where it's hidden, whether it's a hidden wall. Hello, Grub. I still need to play Ori. Thank you for that reminder. So this is not a hidden wall. That's a lever. To open those doors. Which lead... Need to keep in mind. Which lead up here. So this is where I could have gone down, but I didn't. Okay. Dark. Gate. Yeah, I can hear that there's something, but I can't get through a gate. I assume this is a lever for it, but I can't interact with it yet. Yeah, I assume I get a light of some kind later on. The delay on the sword hit is a lot longer than I always assume it is. Oh, we have a man with a sword. Who also blocks attacks from above. That's good to know. Okay, I have to attack him during his attack combo as well. You spawn ads. I would like you to not. What do we have here? Another one of these guys. And then I assume this is... Did I not get that quill? Oh, do I have to get to a bench again to write that in? Would make sense that you can't just do that everywhere. Alright. That is a sign, looks like a gondola. That's a train station. A door with an open slot. I don't have anything to insert yet. And that's a big door. Ah! So there are hidden areas also without hidden walls. Good to know. Right, so I can't really do anything with you yet. But train station. Can I talk to you? No, I need to hit you. Oh, she smash. Apparently I'm a bit too slow for that yet. But yeah, but I kind of needed that for that. That's kind of disgusting, actually. These guys don't really aim for me, so... Wrong direction. I hear someone crying. Can I get up there? Crying or laughing? What is this? Enter. Oh, Oriof, you wield your nail like a club. This is me. How much deeper do we have to go? What? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have let me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever walked. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. Here, these rules doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. Probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you probably for the good deed. You're exploring then. Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail though, and I can tell just by looking at it. You know how to wield it. Yeah, nail, not needle. Okay, unlock me that shortcut. And then I guess I go back to the left over time. And go back up then. Okay, now I'm here. Now I'm back here. Yeah, so these things are soul dispensers, heal dispensers basically. They're white flowers. Good to know. Delay. I do like that it's very obvious whenever they or you've been hit. Whenever you hit or have been hit. That's good. I just wish I didn't get hit so often. Right, this is new. What is this? Village? That's an elevator that I cannot enter yet. Doesn't mean I can't get better. Right, I need to go up, up. Wait, how did I get up? How did I get further up? Okay, these guys already annoy me. Stupid flying enemies. Alright, Stag Network. And then above the Stag Network... Okay, so I can't check at the bench. which is a full heal. So we have rooms. So I could go to the very obviously boss-marked room. And I think I'm gonna go and see, even if there are some rooms I could still check out, but I guess those have times. Those have time. So you're just a big guy again. What's up here? Wait. Yeah, I'm on the right way. What's up here? Bug. Okay, I'm just having a feeling that I cannot get through that, not even when bouncing. There is something up there, but I guess I need something for that. So I should probably just go ahead and buy me the... You look like a boss room. Buy me those custom markers soon. Nope, you don't look like a boss room, you're just a group of guys. Oh, you are a boss room. False Knight. Need to take a breath. Okay, falling rocks. Okay, I need to jump. I need to walk below him for that. Yeah, if you try hard enough, you can get through anything, I think, but the question is, oh, you can hit them to hit him. That's neat. Whatever, I think I just did it myself. You did this to yourself, man. City Crest. Wonderful. So, if that was considered the first boss, he indeed wasn't all that hard. Yo, that's a bug itself? Oh, first boss was the Gross Mother. Okay. That's also good to know. In that case, she wasn't really all that hard. I cannot get up there, but I assume there's not really all that much up there anyway. Okay, good to know. Wait, have I been here? I think I've been here. No I haven't. Yeah, no I haven't. I would remember the effigies and the floor made of skulls. Who's that creeping out of darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Holonist's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. I have not played it since I last streamed because I was sick. I will continue streaming that game, but I don't know why I got so sick last week. Vengeful Spirit. I consumed that whole ass fucking battleship? Right, tap B to unleash a spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenish souls by striking enemies. She drugged me and then put me in her cage, okay. Oh, you've woken at last. Apologize, perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seem to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as a payment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. See, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I'd be quite grateful if you were to venture deep in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than matched for it. Good luck with a small favor, my friend. She reminds me of my mother. Invites me to go come grill, invites me for food, and then when I'm there, oh yeah, we have to work in the garden. I hate speed enemies. It's a guy? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, they're bugs, so I don't know if I really care. But if it's a guy, or whatever, it's a guy. I don't know, I saw that design and thought, which? Yeah. It's a really neat animation here. But the fact that it costs me healing juice makes me not want to use it. If I don't immediately have to. God damn it. I play, flying enemy can't get fucked though. I play Pathfinder, and in that, sorcerers, wizards, shamans, witches are very distinct things. Oh, he also can just fall to his death, I guess that's fine. I have not yet seen everything. I see a bit of free soul energy here. It currently, when it comes to single player games, it currently has to compete against, I would say my current favorite would be Return of the Obra Dinn. And that's kind of hard to beat. Like, Return of the Obra Dinn is a great game. Yeah, apparently I'm just really bad at timing it right. Ooh, free health. But that is very dependent on whether or not you like puzzle games. Ah, big boy. Okay, so he hides. If I get too close. Meaning, yeah, against him you have to use the spell. Soul Catcher. Right, from the sound, I assume... I assume it means I get increased soul for hitting. Oh, Zdonan, slain the beast. Poor thing, must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but runs a day in these caverns filled with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without a spell of mine. And look, the gate of Trinos is opened. Oh, I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. I do hesitate. You get nothing more from me, I'm afraid. Neither am I persistent. I assume all the enemies have names, so if you use those names, please excuse me, but I don't know them. I don't know the names. Right, so map and quill. Yeah, City Crest of Hellena's capital city is an incident pack that would fit into a slot. Oh, so that is probably how I use the train. So yeah, if you use the names that I don't know what you're talking about, please excuse that. Oh, that's also good to know. But I kind of expected it to go. And so, okay, that's also good to know. Right, where am I? I still want to... Oh, this is where I couldn't go earlier. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area. Available now for an excellent price. So I assume he leaves those... I assume he leaves after you've beaten any specific boss in an area. And leaves that if you haven't met him before. I'm gonna be honest with you. Over time, because I will not be able to finish this game in one sitting, I am pretty sure, the voices will change. Before I go to Dirtmouth, I will check out these other exits here. The Pilgrim's Way travels of Hellenas descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. All wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. I have a feeling this leads to another area. Oh yeah, you block it. Fuck. Yeah, this looks definitely different area. Can I stop running into the As always, apparently the jump button is my biggest enemy. Yeah, this is definitely a different area. Yeah, okay. I'll come back to that later. Just want to explore the area I've currently been in fully. And hopefully not miss anything. And also, I need to buy me those custom pins so I can set them. There was one other area I could go that was a bit further down. Here. So I assume those things are called Grus. Based on the Grus mother. That's a big bone. I should have probably healed before I did that. Okay, you look like a parkour. Not a difficult upper core, but still. Love myself a look down option. Especially in platforming like this. I'll need it, okay. The heal station in front kind of makes me feel that I'll probably need it, yeah. That's a... So that's our way down. And then there's a way to the right. Brooding Moloch. Ow. Okay, so he has a bullet phase, a bullet hell part of this. He also jumps on me, which is very rude, I have to admit. But it appears he doesn't leave the central platform. It appears he doesn't need to. Okay, he left the central platform. He went back up. I don't like that he jumps on me. But at least he does give me enough healing to keep healing. Ow. Should just use spells, I think. Not entirely sure how I'd want to dodge that. Ow. Okay, another heal. Still not entirely sure how I dodged that. Interesting fact. Okay. Should be... Ah, fuck, I'm back here. And he cracked my soul orb. I assume I have to go back and grab my soul orb. Shouldn't be too difficult to get back there. 60 hits. Okay. Meaning I deal, assumedly, 5 damage. If 60 hits is 300 health. Wait, can I actually check my stats? No. Alright, the bigger issue is gonna be getting through this thing again. This area... Wait a second, can I? No. I assumed it would... Oh, I have to kill it. I assumed it would work like in Dark Souls where you just pick it up. Having issue dodging the jump. just have a heal. Dodge that. Dodge that. Have another heal. Okay, I just note that there are iframes after taking damage. And also, I can apparently parry that by hitting at the same time. Ow. Still not sure how I'd want to dodge that. Unless it's a very nice pattern. In that case, I'll just make sure I stay healed. Well, he's attacking faster now. Ow. Ah, he just immediately hit me here. Wonderful. That was a good pattern. Then he jumps on me. Oh, that's actually a good information. Thanks for that. Yeah, I forgot I can pogo on him. He also can pogo on me. I just accidentally used my spell. Oh, well. Okay, that was not so with the pogo. I need to remind myself that I can pogo over bosses. Or like enemies. That is more health, I assume. If I fill all 4. I guess so. Okay, there's the cartographer area again. Meaning I think I'll just go up to the city. I'm gonna be honest, currently, difficulty-wise, this is not really... It is harder than other Metroidvanias, like harder than Blasphemous for sure. But it's not as hard as Nine Souls, where I died in the tutorial, I believe, 2 times. No, I need to go one up. If it's the first type of this game, then it might be a bit harder, yeah, but I think Nine Souls was really, really hard, comparatively. Then again, Nine Souls was also directly inspired by Sekiro, and the difficulty was the point. In which case, they're supposed to be harder. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Bapanada.
I will definitely buy myself the custom marker. And then I'll see what else I can do. This is the Stag Beetle area. Okay, he opened up a shop. What a turn, our shop keeps come home. Just trying to block in. Just trying to fuck in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his town below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bug, not one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market, not that he's complaining. Yeah, that was the intention. Shop. Hello! I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travellers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Mask shard or thing, many friends say me. Okay, yeah, with multiple. I assume that mask shards are for max health, based on the fact that they are masks. And then the piece of silver, so you know, this cost looking up things. I don't really like the aura, but it's quite rare, so I'll have to charge you a high price. I assume this increases max soul energy. Simply a simple key to fit a variety of locks, which is useful if you like pocket on places you don't belong. That sounds important. I should probably get that. Leaving a lot of gear behind us here through caverns, gathering swarm. This charm makes sure that none of these chance for. Ah, that's good. I will immediately get that. Then still chill. Life in Hellness can be tough, always taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm grants more time to recover after taking damage. Useful if you need to escape. Okay, more iframes. A light to guide your way, or a friend who'll stay by your side. Why not both? Take this bright little fellow as a companion and light the way through the thickest darkness. So that's how I get through the dark area. I found this ring under the counter. Some creature must have laid it here while I was stuck down the ruins. Special bad, I won't miss it sour. Sure, I'll take it. And then I'll save up. I never thought I'd see such a thing. Stag Station is open. The bowling is silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard tales of glorious lands, wolf tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be travelling down, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Did you visit the temple? Strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dared to journey myself. The braver among us once went to pray, said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. A young couple's just recently taken up residence in the house based at the station. Seems to be running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. Told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty, but they like the look of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself. Elbug hints at next area description. That's... I would have probably read everything he says anyway. I used to think the kingdom below was all dead cold rocks, but have since been told different. Travelers speak of startling variety in Hollownest caverns. Even just besides those crossroads, there's meant to be an area filled with leafy greenery. I told those same travelers about the wonderful grass that grew into town. They didn't seem impressed. Feeling tired? Okay, so basically, whenever he says feeling tired, it exhausted his dialogue. So unfortunately, I don't have enough notches yet to get all of them, and I'll assume I later on get more options to do so. Generally not considered edible. Right, I'm gonna buy the other marks.
Bapanada.
She seems really enthusiastic about selling me stuff. Yeah, I had a similar system, here, what it's called. Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia have similar systems for their relics. And I assume I just get them over time. And I assume I never get enough to equip all of the marks at once, all of the pins at once. So, into the temple, because I want to see if the other guy is still here. He is not. He left. Good to know. Also, that's a gigantic act. Like, comparatively to the bugs here. Alright, let's see. Okay. So, they do attack while I'm in the map. It's good to know. Okay, the Gathering Swarm is already kind of goated. Yeah, I assume we can take it off at some time. However, I don't really see a reason to currently, because the only other thing I could take is... Okay. And I have a limited amount. So I need one here. I need one here. And then I don't know what that is. So let's see. I am used to having maps in games like this with my exact location. Actually, not with my exact location, but... Oh, that's just you again. You know what? Fuck it, let me kill you again. And they just fly in and kill him. And get me my money. That is probably... That's probably a pin I will never take off. Now, you go into, I think, the darkness area. No, you go to the mines where I need an ability to go down. You got anything new to say? And again, still running around. Why not join me down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone willing to put a bit of work in. Those crystals out there are worth a fair bit. But I have a feeling that there's something even more valuable hidden just a bit deeper, and I can almost smell it. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for both of us. Or if you don't feel like digging, you can just sit and sing with me. Bury the knight with her love and broken nail, bury the lady lovely and pale, bury the priest in his tattered gown, bury the beggar with his shining crown. Haha, are you surprised? I remembered the second verse. Lots of time to think while I work down here. Maybe I can even come up with some songs of my own. This is hard work, but I don't mind. Down here I can keep working without even sleeping. It's fun. Every once in a while you come to visit me. I'm glad. I'm glad you like the sound of my voice. That is also, there is a game, it's a really old game, where you only had a map, like it was one of the old games where you had an immersive UI, and you had a map in your hands, and to find out where you are, you had to triangulate against landmarks you have previously noted on the map. Which is a fun idea, but really, really bad to play. I mean, he's on the ground. Why would he bury things? Yeah, this is the dark area. So, put me a marker there. I should also talk with the grubs. I'm gonna be honest, that game was ages old. I played it, I believe, like 20 years ago or something. And apparently it didn't pull through, because you don't really see games like that anymore. It is a neat idea, and especially for like immersive survival, if you have like a survival crafting game, that is an idea that I would actually recommend for such a game. Because you can triangulate and create your own map based on the info you need. But if you already have a handcrafted map, it's a lot of work for devs to make it so detailed enough that you can recognize your surroundings wherever you are. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this style of map is kind of more fitting for the game. Right, so we talked about leafy greens, which I very much assume is to the left here. Like, this map is, I think, more fitting than the map in Blasphemous or in Ender Magnolia, which are very obviously very gamey maps. While this actually looks like it could have been drawn by someone. Yeah, it's just a habit. Do they actually bring it along if I leave the room? Didn't I find some more of your boys? Ooh. Okay, so we have We have contradicting information. The problem with that is that you'd have to have just like a very invasive very neurologically invasive technology, and I'm not sure whether that would go through any kind of regulation. Then again, Neuralink is currently in testing, so maybe it would. Oh, that's also very nice of them, just how they fly about. Where do I want to go? Down there, okay. I liked SAO. The first episode, the first few episodes, it very quickly devolved. The ending of the first season was just absolute nonsense. SAO Abridged was actually a lot better fun, funnily enough. Okay, you cannot heal while falling. That is also good to know. You cannot look at your map while falling. And he puts it away. Right, so there's an area to the right here. Where I could maybe go further up somehow. Oh, this is a hot spring. Has a bench. Yeah. I kind of... This is, if I recall correctly, the writer of SAO has said that he hadn't ever played an MMO before. Which is why it really doesn't make sense. Like, a lot of the stuff in that game doesn't make sense. And that anime doesn't make sense. Right, so that is, I assume, a hot spring. But it's not marked. It doesn't tell me which markers I have. Okay. Yeah, the fact... Why is Kirito good at video games? He's just a loner. He's just a neat. There is a way to get down, apparently. Oh, probably I have to get up there. And then I can go down to the left. Okay. Meaning... Get me a marker there. Then, this is the elevator I can't use yet. I'm gonna try and use the train station. Can I actually? Okay, I cannot aim the spell. The spell is going directly in front. The spell also does not hurt the worms. They also grant me the coins that fell, the geo that fell into the spikes, which is very good because I myself can't do that. Have I been to the right here? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what can he do? He's a child. Oh, even acid. That's very good to know. Continue to the right. Oh, I forgot he spawns those. They don't? We again have some contradictory information, but well, I'll see. I can just check that. It should be relatively easy to check whether or not they collect. Destroy all of the environment. I think No, I need to go up. Oh, that was the Groose Mother, right? Spawned on me again. So can I use you now? No, but no slot. No. So the slot in the back, I can destroy that. The slot in the back is not for the train station. Meaning... it is time to go to the leafy area. Yeah, because it said slot. Can I actually just... I can just blast them. Or stab them in the back. Yeah, it's probably just the area left of the Forgotten Crossroads. And I need to keep in mind that the enemies do not pause just because I'm in the map. Alright. Doodle off done. Unfortunate circumstances. Nice that I don't need to push the button multiple times. Just hitting it once is enough. Into the spikes you go. Oh, I should test if the spell pierces. Or if it only hits the first enemy. I mean, I kind of guessed it would be that based on what Elderbug told me. But thanks for making it more fun. Once again, the jump button is my enemy. Or rather, my inability to hit it is my enemy. Which one was it? It was this one. Okay, yeah, the one with the one with all the greenery. All right then. I can't reach the area there on the left yet, I don't think. I should probably heal up. I assume I get some kind of longer or higher jump later on. Green path. There are... well, birds. Oh, there is enemy grass. Hate that immediately. Oh, and we have... not quite suicide bomber. Oh, they are bombers, okay. And the grass also grows on the walls. Thankfully, vapors coming out don't really hurt me. I don't have a map here yet. Not sure why I don't just make my own map, considering I have a quill. But most enemies here take apparently like 3 hits. Nope, okay, go up first. See if there's anything special here. Oh. Venus flytrap. Okay, yeah, the swarm was definitely the correct choice. If alone because it looks funny when they fly after me with all the coins. Okay, first save point. Free them. Ah, that was not bad hidden. Unfortunately, I kind of have the habit of just hitting everything in a Metroidvania. Because it could be... You are the poster figure of Silksong. Okay, you have a charge attack. Okay, they cannot gather in acid, because the acid immediately dissolves or despawns the Geo. So we have answered that question. Yeah, the hollowest. Can you? Oh, I assume the fireballs have a slight... Probably have a slight recoil, huh? But I don't really need to currently, I don't think. I don't have a map. I need to keep in mind that I don't have a map yet. Okay, this is also just the way to the right here. Okay, the flying enemies with charge attack are not that bad. You can cut those down, that's a very neat entire... Can you crush enemies with that? Two tests. Can you crush enemies with them, and can you cut them down with spells? You cannot cut them down with spells, you can crush enemies. That's very good to know. I did notice that, yeah. But it can be good, especially against maybe groups of enemies. Or enemies you don't want to fight. Because, for example, I noticed that the suicide bomber here also didn't explode. And we found our pal. If I can get up to him. Oh, he's done here. That's fine. And there's a contrast on the crossroads. Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Purchase them up? Yes. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. I just noticed that he doesn't have his name on the lower left yet, yeah. When you spend a lot of time by yourself with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could have, I moved to Dartmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. I ran into another traveller as I made my way down here. I tried to call out to her as she dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. Not an appreciative of maths like you and I, obviously. I guess it was the one in the red coat. I assume I can somehow lower that. Yes. I cannot fall down though. I don't know all the names. Well, I know he's the Cornifer now. Free the bug, or grub. Wonderful. Let me actually look at the map here. Forgotten Crossroads. So there's an area to the left there, I know that, but I need to use... Can I not get up there? I can. Okay, this is the other area where I come from, okay. This one. So I think I'll just go around. Oh yeah, I could have done that. I need to now look more for these platforms. I'm not used to a Metroidvania having like malleable terrain like that. Actually, though, Blasphemous did have something similar. But very rarely. You're a special area. Squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urgent sight to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal, it will aid you. At first the text may seem difficult to discern, but your learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depth of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. Hunter's Journal. Press start to open the menu, then... No, that's select. To open the menu, then defeat enemies. Okay, so it's a bestiary. Inventory. Charms. Journal. Yeah. Let's go to the notes. Flying bread. Defeat 9 more to decide for the hunter's notes. That's kind of neat. Gruzza, they only seem dimly aware of this, so making them easy prey to cut your fangs on. What does the guide them on their path? It almost seems like they search for ways to die. I expected actually this to be a boss fight. Little squib, you may overcome a few creatures, but you're only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. He seems cool. Well, not really. He seems like kind of a psychopath. This is always a kind of neat touch when characters themselves are part of the... Hello, little grub. Characters themselves are part of the, like, not inventory, but the UI. Kind of. It's always really nice. Okay, this is where I've just been. Up, I don't think there's anything. Ah, there's money. There's actually... I don't know if you know that game. There was a really old Star Trek shooter game. Well, that looks like a movement ability I'm gonna get in the future. There was a really old Star Trek shooter game. In which one level had a mechanic where the boss of it got harder the better you fought in the level itself. That was really fun. Those who stray from the White King's road shall face the law of Un. Okay, we have a White King. Is that called the Pale King? Did Bricky spoiler me in his Space Marine video? Free all the bugs. Ooh, money. Okay, so you need 4 hits. It was decided by when you got to the boss, and it basically took into account how long you took, and how much damage you took, I think. And how often you used heal stations and such. And then he basically told you whether or not you're a good hunter or just prey. Okay, I don't think I want to hit this guy So I'm just gonna throw a spell at him. Okay, that kind of needs 2 spells. Free the bugs. Yes, this is the first time playing. I feel like I can get up. I feel like I can get up there. I just need to be careful. Okay, I need to learn how to use that to get myself back. Or maybe I can just come in from there. Nope. Yeah, I know. I noticed that, but okay, you need to hit them twice at least. 3 times at least. 3 times. Okay, yeah, and I just need to time when to hit the big guy. Yes. I am using the compass. I cannot imagine going through the game without it. She again. She run away. What do we have up here? This is not mapped. This is not mapped. Blow up. I heavily assume that I cannot hurt these things, but that they can hurt me. Oh, is this down here just the idiot cage? Yeah, that's just the idiot cage, okay. I mean, to each their own. I'm pretty sure I could navigate without it, but also I don't really want to. Yeah, it looks like I need a dash for that. Don't really have that yet, okay. However, what I do have is a marker. Okay, I learned those hurt. Okay, so yeah, their gas hurts. These bush things are the least threatening enemy I've seen in, like, most games. Okay, get rid of those. Get me some free money. Okay, I see a bench over there. This looks like a warehouse of some kind. Or like, at least something purposely made instead of grown. Or like, less overgrown, I think is the correct terminology. Yeah, you're free to do so. Doesn't mean others have to do it as well. Is there something down there I can land on? Yeah. Okay, a bit more free money. A tall machine with symbol of a bench. Yes. Okay, there's a bench. Map updated. Let's see. So there's a path to the right, and I can go down here. And it's basically a checkpoint, but I could... Yeah, I can imagine that. Someone else mentioned that earlier as well. That it was intended to originally be detailed enough, and I feel like it is detailed enough, but I still don't really need to deal with it. Free the bug. Down. So what do we have over here? Plant. Okay, I need to come up from, come down from up top for this one. From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. Yep, that kind of makes sense, because food is important. Big fly. Can I hurt you even? Apparently. I can definitely cast a spell on you. Can I bounce on these? No, I cannot bounce on the vines. So... then I cannot continue here for now. In which case, I go back up. To the right here. Bit hard to discern whenever they're back in the background, in the foreground, or actual obstacles. Alright, free the boy, the bug. Aha. No, that was just background. Unfortunately, I have no idea who Markov is. Even if you don't have a map, I have played enough games where the correct solution is to just run around the right wall. Just pick a wall and follow it until you arrive where you wanted to arrive. That is in most cases just a possibility. Though generally you have to pick the outer wall, because the inner wall could just be a loop. Yeah, it's your prerogative, but others can disagree. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so, and every bush and every vine the mind of Un reveals itself to us. I do have a relatively good memory, or like mind when it comes to maps and such. You look like you're sleeping. Ow. Can I can't cast magic on you. But I'm probably gonna need to heal. Now they're throwing names around. I have no clue who is. What was this guy? Aspet Hunter, Aspet Mother, Aspet Hatchling, Wandering Husk, Husk Hornhut, Leaping Husk, Husk Bully, Husk Warrior, Husk God, False Knight. We creatures love to see the strength of others. Their lives are brief and fearful. They yearn to have the power to dominate us, have dominated them. Boulder, Elder Boulder. Okay, those are the boulders. Moss Creep, Mosskin, Volatile Mosskin, Fool Eater, Squid, Hobble, Moss Charger, Moss Knight, Duranda, Brooding Moloch, and Shade. Echo of a previous life. Okay. I cannot believe I got hit by one of those. Those are... we are back to normal enemies. I like the first enemies. How do I get up there? Over here. That's a bigger bug. Oh, is that the guy who was in the temple? Okay, yeah, this one seems easy to deal with. Just wait until he charges. Oh, he summons ads. Immediately hate him 16 times. Okay. He wasn't that hard, apparently. What do you think you're doing? Dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry out, getting in the way and causing bother? I know this cur. I am Zote the Mighty, a mighty knight of great renown. Your horn is broken. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What is it bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. Can I just fight you? No. Okay, this goes back. That I look forward to. I hope it's better than NPC fights in Dark Souls. So I can go to the right here. Which just also looks more like the crossroads than the green path. Free money, I'll take. But I should have enough. This looks like I need a dash through. Oh, this is a new area. I don't have a map for this area. Yeah, I can't really mark that I need a... Need something to go further. Howling Cliffs. I can kinda hear it in the background. Most unpredictable. That sounds good. Is this... Yeah, this is where I've just been. You really do not like Markov, huh? Apparently you all don't like Markov. Okay, and that would explain it then. Right, I think I'll... If I saw that correctly, I do need the charge. Or like a dash. To get through that, so down I go. Okay, this time I cannot just ignore you. Can I? I can just blast you with magic. And I think I'll do that in the future, because I have no interest in fighting someone with a shield. Okay, I've been there. I hear a bug. I hear a grub. Okay, this I need to open from above, which means I need to go down and then left and then up. I think. No, can I go up there? I don't think I can go up there, can I? Wasn't there like a gate in the way? You look kind of fake, but apparently not. Free the boy. Yeah, probably. But I really couldn't be bothered right now. Okay, up here, but there was a gate, wasn't there? Yeah, there's a gate. Ow, I forgot you exist. Let me kill you for this insolence. Right, so I have to get up there somehow else. Can I actually get me that? I can't maybe use that. That was too close. So where... Okay, so I have to do it from... From here, basically. Okay, lingering hitbox. Good to know. I cannot quite get up the... Oh, whereas it wasn't done to the left. Okay. I thought I did that, but apparently not. Oh, you can bounce off of the shield and then go further. Hate that he has more range than me. Stop spitting at me. Also, pogoing requires me to actually be able to do it, and apparently I suck. rid of this guy. To the right. Kill my shadow. I think I'll rather just use my magic. Oh, he has a 2-hit combo. Why you have more range than me? Yeah, I think I'll just do it with the spells in the future because fuck up. That is just more work than pressing the B buttons 3 times. Journal updated. With the hunter notes. Those notes are actually even more fun when you have multiple different people talking about the same creatures. So I wonder if they have that. So I think the guy was here. I actually just want to look at this area again. Like, does it have another exit? Nope. And also no. I don't mean not just everything, not just the things you can kill. I mean like, because currently you have just a description and the notes of this hunter. But what I always find kind of funny if there's like 3 or 4 different people with different viewpoints on those enemies, talk about it in the same thing, basically just having differing opinions on them. But as a general like that makes me actually want to kill more of the enemies just so I can fill it out. Right, where am I? Right, I don't know what I'm... I went up there, went down there, so I should be above here somewhere. The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here now, you shall now wait patient for the call to return. The green children. Comparatively to the White King. Okay, there's another of these knights. There's another of these knights. Unfortunately for you, I have spells this time. Okay, so this is how I get further to the left. Alright, come on back down. This guy, you know, could just stay underground and you wouldn't have any issues. Okay, there's a stag beetle area, that's good to know. Have a set look at the map. Okay, so there's the stag beetle. We probably have to pay for him. 140, okay. But I want to go ahead and go to Dirtmouth. Do you say anything new? Why, this place has much changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows so wild, the stations like to be consumed by it. You could travel stagways. Yeah. Dirtmouth. Right. An infection. It said something about the air being not great, yeah. Okay, 950. So get me that simple key that can probably help me at some point. I'd rather just have it. And then the first thing, yeah, fast travel. Oh, what are you doing? You're there, while scouting about in the shadows. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast, that had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest to prepare for my next journey down. The daft old fellow keeps talking up to the trouble. Seems to think the very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps you should consider not breathing. He keeps talking about dreams too. Dreams are for those who too feeble to truly live. I assumed that it would work in the cemetery over here. Which is also why I went to the right and not to the stag station again. Yes, use a simple key. Oh wait, I have to enter. Welcome, small intruder. Been sound asleep in here for some time. Ah, yes, yes. Well, now you've gone and woke me up. It's no matter, I suppose. How many may I have help you? I am Gigi. If you found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world, like black stains. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Ah, you don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. I don't need the service of one such as I. Okay, he's a confessor. Let me smash your candles. Okay. Yeah, he's a confessor, so he gets me my guilt back. Or like, my souls. Whatever. What a squalid hamlet this is. There is foul and the townsfolk have beady eyes. I'll be heading back down below as soon as possible.
Bapanada.
Yeah, one more type, but I don't actually have money. I'll look at it. Do you have anything to say about Zote? Faring well your adventures below. Well, I had an adventure of my own while you were gone. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. As I was walking amongst the tombstones, I noticed a strange kind of chanting coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source and saw two bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the dark door of a dark cave. I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait a little longer for her visit. I used to think the kingdom below was all dead cold rock, but I've since been told different. Travelers speak of sadly. Right, that's the grass thing. I honestly mostly don't mind if I lose money. Like, that's what you can farm for that. And you don't really lose anything important. So I doubt I use him too much. Yeah, sure, if you have 22,000 yeah. At some point it will be necessary, I guess. But for now, let me see what the big room here is. Probably a boss room. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you're trying to do. I can't allow it. Okay, it comes back. Oh, that's a bit more dangerous of an attack. Okay. The charms I'm currently using are the ones is the swarm that gets me my money. And the one that gets me more soul energy. And no, I will not do it without death. As I have proven, I will not do it without death. Like, this attack is the most annoying currently. I'm gonna have to have a heal here. Okay, it wasn't too difficult, actually. I think the Mothwing Cloak. Press RT to press to seize the dash. Ah, wonderful. Dash. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Those are the 3 faces on the black egg, aren't they? The 3 masks they held. I do have it, but I didn't use it. Actually, I think I did use it at the end of the fight. Alright. Okay, so can you use it to air dash? You can use it to air dash, okay. Okay, but you cannot preemptively stop it. Unlock me that way back. I don't know what P5 is. I should actually go back and have a rest, yeah. The grub I saved? Boss rush mode. I don't know. I haven't really done any boss rush. There's actually still a boss rush mode in 9 Souls I need to do. And Sekiro, maybe. But the one in 9 Souls is the only one that I ever actually considered doing. Fuck you, I wasn't paying attention. Which grub? The one down here? No, not the one down here, it was further up. Okay, I look forward to getting more damage. And for you, just fuck you with a spell. Well, someone told me very, very explicitly that I should use spell, and also I don't like fighting those guys. It is very neat to have a ranged option that actually refills itself. I'm gonna admit, that is something I miss in most games. And it's a really neat way of refilling it by healing, by punching people. Right, so what I'm gonna do now... I don't know if there's still anything here that I need to do. I think... He blows up. Is this the area where the gate is further down? Okay, you're gonna die. Stupid plant. Okay, I hear a grub here. Yeah, that is clear. There is... if you know Blasphemous, which is also a Metroidvania, but probably not as hard as this one, just from what I've noted yet. It has a similar system with prayers, and I've played a prayer-only build on that, so no... Oh, well, not prayer-only, but basically prayer-only. And I assume that you could probably do something similar here. Another plant who needs to die. I am not into the community at all, and I can tell you, yes, there are people who judge you for that. There are people who judge you for literally everything. Because some people are just miserable. Holy shit, there's parrying in the game? How do you parry? I haven't seen a parry button. Parrying is one of my favorite mechanics in every game it is in. So can I, like... No. There is no way I can get over there yet. Okay, I think I saw that happening once or twice against the thing you were talking about, the brooding thing. Though that was more like on accident. Yeah, if there's not like a dedicated parry, not sure how much I'll go into that. Hello. So yeah, if it's just based on counter-slashing, counter-attacking, different parries, I have to look for those then. Because I really like parrying. It's one of my favorite mechanics in basically every game that has them. Like, Sekiro is a game exclusively about parries, and it's probably the only game from FromSoft that I ever played to completion because the others are boring. Like, Sekiro, and again, if you're interested in Metroidvanias, I very much recommend Nine Souls, which I'm pretty sure you can beat by parrying alone. Well, parrying and executions. Lake of Un. That's a house. That's a big house. Ah, with a bench in it. Okay. Well, seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its title has clearly been long forgotten. That was equally well for a moment's respite. It's a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though I figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. You know, it looks like fine instruments, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you soon made dangers the surface world can't match. Hello Nest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. Oh, he has a hat. He has a helmet on. Okay, yeah, he was not a friendly man. Fuck you. There is flying things. Can they carry me? Or is this a dead end for now? I think it might be a dead end for now. Little pause that happens after you slash his slash, okay. That is kind of a... yeah, that is kind of how parries work, I guess. Though not generally by both attacking at the same time. Generally it's a more intentional thing to do. Right, map, where do I go? I can go further to the right. There were areas where I needed to dash through. If I recall correctly. Okay, so these are relatively easy to kill, I guess. Right, where I have the bench further to the right. So I go... I think I'll actually just go via the top right if I can get up there. Okay, apparently I can't get up there. In that case, I'll go below. Okay, yeah, I can see why people wouldn't do it. Because it feels like I still take damage. It still feels like it still do damage if I hit at the same time. Or maybe I just fucked up the timing. That is also possible. Did he wake up again? No. So he was unique. There is no dash attack, but there is attacking slightly after the dash. Not in the sense that I mean, at least not baseline. Yeah, that's because in E33 it's an intentional way of parrying and not yeah, literally a dash attack. So yeah, later, but not quite yet. Hit both of them at once. Okay, I just need to be far enough away that his attack doesn't hit me. On the other hand, I can also just use spells. Or bounce on him. So first of all, I am now up here, I think. So to the right, I should get to the cliff where there was that area I needed to dash through. Not entirely sure that was worth it, but whatever. Yeah. Ooh, chest. Focus on one guy. Kill one guy, have a heal just to be sure. But now this second one shouldn't be too hard. I just need to make sure I have one health limit. Actually, I can just go up here. I have to admit, sometimes the particle effects make it a little bit hard for me to see. Open up this while we're at it. Okay. Have a heal and a heal. That's a bunch of them. Inspect. A boulder shell. That looks like it's, yeah, here. Protect its bearers with a hard shell while focusing soul. The shell is not indestructible and will shed if it was. Okay, it's a heal protect. I can actually just check. Video. Particle effects low. Yeah, it's not really for the performance. I kind of just don't really see. Especially those rolling guys. I just noticed were kind of difficult for me to note. So let's see. It's a bit better. Right, I don't think there's anything else for me to get there. So what I might do, because that was right there, go down. Yeah. Okay, the knight didn't respawn, probably because I haven't been at a bench. Go down to this bench. Yeah, it's slightly better. I think. Could just be confirmation bias though. Go to this bench. Yeah, but just straight up my eyes aren't the best, so sometimes I don't see things when I should. Maybe I'll turn it back up later, but I'll see. And this game doesn't seem all that performance intensive, so I don't think, like, performance-wise, I don't think I'll have any issues there. The most performance-intensive game I've played currently, or streamed currently, is Obscure 33. I saw you. Still plant. Okay, here a grub. think I hear a grub. And then here, dash over. Okay, I also just learned that the spell pierces. No, I've been here and I've been in here before. Have I been down there? Yes. Stupid grass dude. Completely overlooked him. Apparently I've been in range. I have a heal or two. I think here to the right I haven't been because I needed a dash or other. I'm pretty sure, yep, that's here to the right. And here I needed a dash. And I see here I also need dashes for the jump throughs. Ow. It appears we have arrived at the platforming section of the game. Thorns of Agony. That seems like a patch. Senses the pain of its spirit and lashes out the world around them. And taking damage, sprout thorny vines that damage nearby enemies. Okay. Good. Good, a few defensive options. I probably won't use them. But it's nice to have them. Now, I've been there. Can I actually just go ahead and... remove this one? Now I just need to get there again. Right, this path. I think the one I haven't done yet. Fuck you, bug. Okay, so he can hit me even if I can't hit him. Yeah, I understand. If you have the option, if the game gives you the option of playing full tank, I understand playing full tank. But this game really does not seem like one where you can play full tank. Oh, come on. Does the hunter actually give you something if you fill out the book? Okay, all enemies have contact damage, I need to keep that in mind. Right. I think... the hunter's to the right here. Ah, come on. I really need to stop doing that. No, that was just a button. There was a way to get up there. Through here. Yeah, give me a heal. I probably need it. Alright, going back up. The hunter's to the right. Yeah, this is the hunter area. Nope, doesn't say anything new. I have a heal. Though technically I'm not a hunter. I don't eat. At least not my enemies, apparently. No. Right, to the left. And then in the next area back up. To where the hornet ran away from me. Also, get this down. That was lucky. Until I get more notches, I think I'll probably just stay with my current like charm setup anyway. The dash doesn't really seem to have all that much of a cooldown, which is good. They only appear when you are far enough away, so you can manipulate them relatively easily. I went there and then I went there. Is this just the warehouse area again? Yeah, okay, so that's just a shortcut. I'll need a bench. So I can write this down. Okay, no fall damage, but a little delay if you fall from great heights. Alright. Map. Right. This goes to a new area. So the next area I should go to is probably down there. Or the next area I can properly go to. You're lucky I don't need to kill you right now. Okay. This area, there is a way down somewhere. Here. That's good to know. Is it just a bench? Yeah, it's just a bench. Right. A song will follow Baron get up and lose Geo. And Soul Catcher, yeah. So this is just a rest in the meantime, and then there's... Okay, that's a bigger room. Well, I don't like that at all. Can I hit those back to you? Yes. Just time it correctly. Wonderful. Does it matter where I stand? Yeah, it does. I hope I do, because I hate playing ping pong like that. It reminds me I need 1800 to get me the lamp, the firefly. What the oh, you're a squid. Okay, yeah, no, fuck that. I'll come back here later. Just get me a marker about here. I need the... yeah, I definitely need the light for that. A mask fragment I'll definitely take. I'm currently at 2, I believe. So it won't give me another health. At least not immediately, but I'll definitely take it. Yeah, if they're not in a direct line, I can't really fight them. Okay, that's about 50% of my bar, I guess. Oh, you're a big boy. Yeah, that's a big boy. Okay, go there. Have I marked that correctly? Right. I'm gonna mark this better. And then there's my soul. Okay. It feels like it's one of those just dodge and hit bosses. Wait. Alright. Right, that should be... my ghost should be around here somewhere. Yeah, you can, and you don't need the charm for quick attack speed for it as well. I just need to I just needed to time it better. I was kind of expecting that to be the case here, yeah. Because it's basically just a bigger version of the other moss charges. And that was considered a boss? It's kind of weak. You I can kill. Oh, okay, they hide if you get too close to them. It's good to know. You have made the mistake of being in a direct line. At eye level. Okay, this guy can walk through acid and I cannot. This gives him a distinct advantage. Okay, I need to make the jump better. Oh, can I just blast you? Maybe, if I aim it correctly. Alright. Then we have... You feel like you're not really an enemy and more like a mode of transportation. Also, who is Scurry? I don't know. Okay, I see a grub. I see a chest. I don't need to grab all the money. I have the swarm. Be free, my friend. How do I get up there, though? That feels a bit far-fetched. I'd probably have to come in from the other side and open up that. Okay, randomizers. I don't really watch most single game YouTubers. Like, most of the stuff I currently watch is React content for some reason. And the only game I regularly watch is like Dark Souls challenge runs. And the only YouTuber I watch regularly is Giant Grant, who plays like StarCraft and nothing else. Right, so here I assume that was about here. About here. I assume I need another ability. Or I need to come in from a different direction. Right. No, that's the dark area. I wanted to go to the bench. I am very close to getting the lamp, which I'm looking forward to, because that will give me some more options. Like, I do like the concept of randomizers. But I'm not sure I'd play them. They're fun to watch, though. The problem is that you need really good knowledge about a game, and I generally can't stick with a game for long enough to get that knowledge. I could ride you, or I could just dash. What is this? Fog Canyon. Okay, you hit them and then they just come back with a vengeance. Okay, that's just... a massive vengeance, actually. Yeah, randomized controls as well, but with randomizers I actually meant like item randomizers. Where you have the same controls, but all of the items are different. Which, I don't even know if that would be possible in this game. Because you kind of need specific items at specific points. Okay, where's my shadow? Over there. I think I'm actually just gonna ignore those. I don't think I can ignore that. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the same in Dark Souls randomizers. You kind of, if you don't get the items you need to progress, or like more recently, example, Elden Ring randomizers, if you don't get the exact items you need, you're kinda just fucked. Unless you know how to do all the glitch skips. Right, so where do I go? I go to... Down there is the Fort Canyon. I don't think I can progress all that much there, so I'm gonna go elsewhere first, which is gonna be see if I can do anything in the crossroads now. And if not, I just farm to 1800 and use the Buy Me the Light. Okay, yeah, if it has a config option for that, that's definitely good. It's definitely appreciated. Alright, get me to the stag. In the meantime, farm as much geo as I can. I'll probably not get as much as I need. And unfortunately for you, I now have a reason to kill you again. Unfortunately, throwing him in the acid kind of removes all of my geo I could get from him. I forget he does that. Yeah, that's why I probably am going to go to back and see what I can find. I need to go one further left. Yeah, one further left. And up here. But the absolute first thing I want to buy is the Firefly for like 1800 at the shopkeeper in Dirtmouth. Because I want to traverse the dark areas. Unfortunately, it costs 1800 and I don't have nearly enough money for that right now. Die pump. Well, not nearly enough is maybe an overstatement. I'm lacking a little bit. Like a sixth. Is the Firefly called Sly? Okay, I need like a few bit more money. Oh, the guy's called Fly. Okay. Yeah, it costs 1800, right? Yeah. So I'll need to farm a little bit. My understanding of Hallownest can be a little vague, but below those leafy caverns is a fungal growth, once home to peaceful creature, not quite bug, not quite plant. Yeah, fungus. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? Well, there's an answer. The dreadful stench, a noxious odor fills the place. Okay, so the area below is actually the next area then. I don't want to waste any money, actually. Oh, who are you? Hail thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there, and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. A Hallownest. What challenges await in its ruin? Lunar flies. I mean, what they're called is... I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of weird that the bug people have like multiple functioning settlements, and then they have just what basically amounts to slavery by putting a firefly in a cage or like in a glass so you can use it as a lamp. And then selling it. Alright, so I'm currently here. There were some areas I couldn't reach. Like up there, which I still don't think I can reach there. I think it went through me. That's the shaman. This is where that false knight was. The other bug is gone. So they do have bug slavery. Okay, it's good to know. That means I don't have to feel too bad when killing them. Right, this I still don't think is possible. At least not at my skill level. Fuck you, spell. Okay, they give me like 40, 45, which I think is the best way of farming right now. Killing those two, resting, and then getting back to those two. And then there was another area I couldn't go further up there. Nah, in that case, don't. I don't mind spoilers that happen accidentally, but I will not ask for them. How much do you give me? About 10. Fuck. Oh well, 10 more coins. That's such a weird sentence. Maggots are the intelligent bugs. I don't even know if maggots would be considered bugs. No, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be. Wait, where am I going? I'm going up. But, wait, where am I? I'm here. Yeah, I have to go left and then up. Okay. Yep, spiders are arachnids. Fun fact, they share that with scorpions. Okay, so this is here, right? Up here and then to the right. Here's just the big guy again. This really reminds me of the big guys in Blasphemous 2, which I basically fought the same way. Hit, wait for them to hit, and then hit them again. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, this is right, this is the mine. You got something to say? No. spiders are very useful animals. Even in real life. And there are some very cute spiders. Like there's this one, what is it called? Is it jumping spider or dancing spider that just like... That is just really, really tiny. Like, it can fully fit on a single fingertip. And it just dances. That's all it does. Alright, so I'm currently here. Then... I think I'll go visit the grubs. Since I did find a few more. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually kind of lost at where this merchant is. It's interesting that the swarm does not gather up these coins. It apparently it only gathers the one from enemies. Which I still appreciate. Alright, up I go. Fuck. Up I go. Yeah, that could be the case. Alright, buy me that lantern. Also buy me that... No, I'll not buy that yet. And we can have a little rest. Now, looking at the map. Mothwing Cloak, right, the Lunar Fly. Opens Key. Where is an area I haven't been in yet? Down there, maybe. Yeah, I think the chests and the... Right, so the first thing I want to do is go to the right and check that area of darkness. Ah, fuck. The air dash here is not really controllable. So I need to get used to its length. This is, I don't think, any path forward. It's just something that the other thing hung off of. This is the mine. To the left and down. Then to the right. That definitely already helps. The whole machine with a symbol of a gate. Yes. Okay, these seem kind of mindless. Crystal Peak. I cannot hit them from behind, only from the front. Okay, apparently we were just straight up an industrial society. I cannot get up there yet. But I have a feeling that's kind of below where the pickaxe guy is. I have a feeling those crystals kill me. You're really chucking your fucking pickaxe at me, huh? I will soft lock. Okay. That is good to know. Thank you for that information. Okay, I see. Yeah, I currently don't have a way to get back up, do I? Right. In that case, I will skip that for now. I assume the next place to go is the one with the jellyfish. I'm here. No, I want to go down. More like a mushroom place, not jellyfish. It is beneath the green path, if I understood the Elder correctly. Well, I didn't pay attention to my health. Alright. Go kill that man. Yeah, I should have maybe taken them. I'm not used to fast travel being free. At least, I think in most games it shouldn't be free. Also, it doesn't really make a difference. At least not that much, I don't think. Wait, where was I? I need to go down and then next left, okay. I should have just used the stag because I went there to get to the stag anyway. So, why didn't I take the stag? I don't know. However, you will die for that. Is this the path to the stag? No, no, it isn't. Ancestral Mound. I wanted to go down there. Yeah, it's a one-time pay now. I just didn't remember that he exists. What is down here? Have I? Oh yeah, this is up for the... No. I am currently there. Right, this is the... Right. Here. This looks mushroom-like. I assume I get a kind of down attack at some point that can break rocks. Now, if I'm not completely mistaken, that I am about here. I don't have markers. I'm about here. Fungal wastes. Well, fungal, that definitely does sound a lot like mushrooms. Oh, you attack below. Three hits. 3 hits. Okay, the spell apparently deals at least 3 times the amount of damage that the sword does. That air does look toxic. What the hell? Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Leg eater. Do you collect a lot of geo? Give me geo and you can see something nice. Wait to see something that's 86. Sure. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more geo. More geo. Fragile heart, fragile greed, fragile strength. It's a precious thing, a beautiful charm made it for you. If you hold it, you'll feel a lot healthier. If you're afraid of dying, you need this charm. Very, very special and valuable charm. Do you want to find more geo? Hold this charm and go hunting. Then bring any geo you find back to me. You're weak, aren't you? You should give me geo. If you do, I give you this charm I made. It will make you stronger. Your enemies and everyone else will fear you at last. I don't know. Okay, I don't have a map for this area. Let me actually just see the map for the Forgotten Crossroads. Yeah, I was about that. I still don't know where that vendor is you were talking about. In here. In that case, I assume it is the Void Heart, but we can probably just check in a minute because I will not play for much longer today. Because it has become time to eat. Actually, it has been time to eat for like 2 hours. That's kind of a cute enemy. Kind of makes me sad I have to kill them. Well, I probably don't have to kill them, but I want to. That's a gate. Though it is very much closed. Okay, do not get hit by that. Noted. Also, don't just walk into him. Oh, you can't. Okay. He hits himself. I don't know where that is, though. Okay, you can't kill them with themselves. Who are you? Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature! You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Yeah, she has a cloth mask instead of all the other guys. Searching for dangerous places, aye? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down, warrior, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. I assumed that Fragile would break on Earth. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive and let's meet again on the road ahead. Sure. What is to the right here? That's a big cavern of fungi. We remember the Elder. This feels like I can put something there. Is this I don't have a map. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really pay as much attention to the background as I should. I wasn't hiding, you know, just napping before I head off again in the acid water. Bound to be facing you more deadly beasts soon, so I gotta keep my strength up. Fuck. I preferred the walkers. Shortcut unlocked. Let me look down, okay. Okay, so you just blow up. You again. Okay, so that's a bit far for me. Here ends the pilgrim's way. Halonast's heart lies open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. I think I'll just skip that guy. They kinda look cute. Why they look cute? God fucking damn it. Come on, go up. free the grub, free the boy. Apparently Markov is just really bad, huh? The way you talk about him. Guess I can look forward to finding him. I should probably have a go. Okay, so bouncing doesn't really work on the guys that blow up. Someone's over there. Ah. Cornifex. Oh, what was the name? Conifer. Ah, my good friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Well, below some strange thing creatures gave me quite the scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my makeshift physique wouldn't be able to run them were they to turn violent. Yes, purchase that area. So let me see. Queen Station, Fog Canyon, up there is the Forgotten Crossroads. There's an area to the left I could have gotten. So I'm currently here, going up. Alright, so now I'm there, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd want to go... Right, Fog Canyon is the one below Green Path. Ah, stag. Wonderful. This looks actually like a more intrinsic stag station. Hello. Oh, come in search of treats, have you? Chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in the station, and the taste is just divine. This place must have been once been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands that must see drop to one side and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treat's lost, I think I'll stay right there. Feel free to stop by any time, though I'd like to acquire in the station. A little company is always good for one's health. It is. Okay, here's the stag station. Yeah. Go do that. And then the last thing I will do today is have you tell me how to get to that vendor. Because I do not know where she is or he is. What do you say about the station? You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? Thankful for the opportunity once more to travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Could you two open the station, you'd have my deepest gratitude. Right, Forgotten Crossroads. Where is that vendor? Oh, hello. Well, fine. Use those old lines? Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. Leave me be. It's the arena I seek. Very wasted far too long on these cursed roads. The right of way I found Sly, which I think that was here, wasn't it? Was that down here? It was where the Queen Gruz was. The asshole actually hit me. Yeah, here I found him. Ah, up here. What? Thanks. Ooh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. Charm lover Salubra. I am Salubra. It is my cozy little charm store. Did the town folk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. It's a lovely little visit, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own. You can take one home with you if you like. Have you ever drunk that bright blue liquid Lifeblood? It's a bit of a taboo, but it makes you feel much healthy, doesn't it? This charm seeds Lifeblood will certainly improve your constitution, okay? Lady Wheel is adorable, but do you sometimes feel it could be a little longer? Go on, take this charm home with you. Suddenly your enemies will be... Okay, so this increases attack range. When you'll be able to stay firmly in place, okay? Are you spellcaster, the scoundrel? If you only ever learn any spells, you should burn this charm for yourself. I've heard it make your spell much stronger, okay. 800. And charm notches. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that right now, because I will stop in at most 10 minutes. A crystal sign in center is lovely, isn't it? It's set that focus crystal helps you focus if that's something interesting you. Okay, this is an increase to heal. And then notches for peace. Okay, I'm gonna get one of those. And congratulations. On the other hand, we'll see. I can equip one. Do I have one that only costs one notch? Could get the compass back in. Yeah. Don't have anything else. But with that, I will stop. And I can just check, is it the Void Heart edition? If it says so in the menu. Just as Hollow Knight. Doesn't tell me anything about the edition here, but it doesn't say it has DLC, so I assume it's all in there. Right. However, as mentioned, with that I will stop. I thank you for watching. Thank you for checking in. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a nice weekend. Starting on tomorrow. Today is Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, today is Thursday. Starting tomorrow. And goodbye.